It's been a while since you've seen me on this show. Let's review with Elvy, but I'm back. I'm back for a while. I'm back for this episode. Today I have a special guest with me. She is a trained journalist, a digital marketer, entrepreneur. Yes, you might have seen her on Paint and Spill. Welcome, Alicia Barrett.
Thank you.
She's now on Let's Review with Elvy, and today we are reviewing something that we I don't know how we feel about it yet, but we're reviewing the show Yes Day. I know many of us like to hear yes. Do you like to hear yes?
I love to hear
I
yes.
love to hear yes, but is yes all the time a good thing?
No, it's not.
Is no all the time a good thing?
No.
Right. So let's bring us to the Yes Day. First of all, let's talk about the show. What was the what do you call it?
Highlight?
Not the highlights, like what the storyline?
Alright. Oh, the storyline.
Storyline.
So the storyline for the show is a fun mother. She met her husband. They were both fun in their younger age until they had children. All of a sudden, her fun lifestyle of saying yes to everything, because she was adventurous, so she said yes to everything, it became a resounding no. I think in a bid to protect her child and her children, she kept on saying no, don't do this, no, no, no to everything. So what happened was that because the children started to feel like a captive in their own home, so one wrote, I think it was a poem to say that she's a caged bird. The other did a video highlighting his
if I did
mom.
one Caribbean parent with that video.
Come on, hospital in the
Right,
hospital.
in basically paint his mother like a Nazi.
Yeah, a Nazi, yes.
A Nazi. So first of all, in the movie, I didn't like how they were painting the nose. It's like it was just dry no, and your parent always give you a dry no.
That is true.
Sometimes your parent give you a no with an explanation.
That is
no,
true.
No, we can't afford that. No, not right. No, but in a show they had the mother saying no, just no. And
Yeah,
parents
but when
aren't really like that.
But even in the video that the child did for his class, when she was saying no, she was giving an explanation to why she said no. But you know, the editor cut, so like he would have cut it for just hear the no.
Right.
So the idea now of the Yes Day came about from the school's coach, who is also their teacher.
Wait, what do you think about the father? Before we go to the point, what do you think about the father?
He seemed quite laid back, submissive type. I would not be comfortable with that, especially when you leave the bad guy position up to me as the mother. The show did go on to say though, because he went on to say that he's the bad guy at work, because he's the lawyer. So he's the bad guy at work, so he wanted to be the good guy at home. But while you want that, you have to create a balance.
So is parenting being good or a bad guy? Is that a parenting? Or a parent is somebody that guides you, whether you need to hear yes or no within the moment. It's not a good. I don't think the father understood his position as a parent.
So, in all honesty, I'm not a mother as yet, but I'm an aunt. But I understand both perspectives. You see, when you're a child, you want everything to go your way, really and truly. You want to hang out with your friends, you want to go out, you want to play, you want to do all these things. So when you hear no to one of your requests, you think that your parent is this bad person who does not want you to live your life, etc., etc. But when you get old as an adult, you recognize that those no were actually a good yes. So it's from the perspective, to be honest, because as an adult you see things differently from a child.
I think the father did not understand that he has a responsibility at home to parent. He was putting his responsibility at work above his responsibility to parent. He must say, and even on the yes day, he wanted to go to work.
Yes,
he
that
wanted
is
to go to
true.
work, and he wanted to leave and I don't think that's fair to the mothers when the father failed to back up or be, not even back up, be beside as the parent, because
Yeah.
parenting is teamwork, it's leadership, it's we have to be on the both page.
That
Whatever
is
we say have
true.
to
It
go.
has to be equal.
And he was selfish, leaving all this thing. I can
But
imagine if
she
she
played it
exhaust.
well. She played it well. She was like,
She took so long for play
no,
it.
but if you look at it too, he wanted her to still be the bad guy because he was like, you're going to tell the children that I have to go home, but in reality I'm going to work.
She said,
and she was like, no, if you are going to leave, you are going to tell them that you're going to leave. I'm no longer going to be the bad guy. So I think I understand where he was coming from in terms of he being the bad guy at work, but you have to find a balance. You can't leave all the bad guy on the woman.
right. So what do you feel? So the children got the yes day. So they gave the children. But I love, me love how they do it. She chose a very far day and told them that these are all the things that you have to complete before we get a yes day.
Yes.
So that motivate the children to work.
To do
so
their
they
chores and
do
stuff.
everything towards the yes day. But let's talk about the activities on the yes day. How do you feel? Were you expecting different kind of activities for the yes day, or did you like the activities that the children chose?
I expected the activities the children chose. Why?
Right.
Because they're children. They are children, so they're going to want to do children stuff. So even the very first one where the
very first one was the makeover.
Yeah,
like them choosing the clothes.
even
Yeah.
the makeover. Get who did that? The baby of the group. So I mean, you could see how excited she was, because she probably gonna be like, I really wanted to make over mommy and daddy,
Right.
and they would not allow me, because if you realize at the start of the movie, the mother was very uptight. So she was very well put together. She don't have a job, but she's going on an interview and everything. The father was ready and stuff like that. So that was an exciting time for her. And I appreciated the producers of that movie and the director as well, giving her that opportunity as the baby of the group. Because, probably the older one, they would have said this month or this month.
Right.
Or this month.
I think it was a play on the comedy side as
of
well,
it,
to have
yes.
the baby do the
So
makeover.
that was really good. The ice cream part of it, I think that it was the middle child who did that. Him did really and truly want
Could you
ice
have
cream.
ate that?
No, I can't.
I couldn't, and I don't recommend that thing. It was like this big bowl
A very
of
big bowl.
ice cream and candy.
Yes,
Mix
it
up,
was
mix up. I have 30
different
minutes.
ice cream types. So you have the sugar cone, you have the waffle cone, you have the different candies. It was too much. That name diabetes.
But my favorite activity out of the yes day was like the turf war.
That was amazing.
Like, that was
was very good.
But
For me, it was like a family time. So even though we're fighting against each other, it's still a family time.
The mother took it serious
Because she was determined that she was going to the party with her daughter.
because she was fun first. No,
Yes.
It's parenting that changed her to
But
be
remember,
overprotective.
one of the reasons why the first time when she went up the stairs, she saw herself doing
the skydiving.
the skydiving, and she's like, you guys don't know me, so yes, let us do it. So you legit saw that side of her coming out,
I love
the
it.
competitive. She considers she's a competitive person.
But the children, they had other plans.
Yes,
So
did.
the son,
They did.
the daughter especially wanted to go to the party. I don't know why them obsessed with going a crowd, go mix up with people. I don't know
And
why.
I don't think it's that nice. When you reach a particular age, you think that you should get some freedom to do what you want to do.
Right.
Because in all honesty, when I was in my teens, I was like that as well. You need your freedom. You feel like you're old enough now to do certain things, but your parents being your age at that would have your parents who passed through that already would have known what is already out there. So some of the times when your parents say no, they're actually protecting you from something they were exposed to. Because
Right.
if you realize, when she went to that party, her friend who invited her
Had all the
and
plans.
forced her to come, because she did say she not go, she go stay with her brother, and her friend said, come. That's why you need to be careful of your friend, them guys. They need to
Friends
be
set her
careful.
up with man.
Yes.
But at least she was strong
Yes,
in
so-
the moment
but
to
I
say,
know- but I
listen,
know only-
I'm not coming.
But I not only with man, if you notice, when they were going into the cabin, the girl did have one big pipe where you smoke out of. So I never man alone, I did man and drugs.
So let's just talk about the final, the last couple scenes where the son form out the whole house.
Well, I never him form out the whole house.
Well, I hope you get the
friend
blame.
them.
Who was the mastermind?
But if you paid attention to it, he did not expect that in the first place. Because remember that the form was supposed to happen outside.
Right.
And the baby got involved in it. The little sister got involved
But
in
as
it
a scientist, you must know, say, you have to work in a controlled environment.
Which is what he was trying to do. I understand where he was coming from in terms of the party. He did not expect it to turn out as wild as it did.
First of all, I have a problem with that scene. None of the other children parents stayed at the party.
I was concerned about that.
You tell me, say, not one parent.
Was concerned about that.
Party not go like that. Party not go like that. Parents stay and say,
if I even want.
If I even want. I had a problem with that scene. It was not realistic. It never realistic at all.
But then I was wondering if they thought that Nando's parents were there.
But even on a regular, even if I think Nando's parents were there, even one parent I'm gonna say, Alicia, I'm waiting outside for you. I'm gonna stay around.
Or not even that neither, because when you realize because it would be two adults against.
Exactly.
I think it was probably 50 children.
Exactly. That scene was unrealistic.
A lot of parents would have stayed, to help out to see, because two people cannot supervise so many children.
Exactly.
And it's their home, and all people's home are their prized possessions.
Right. Listen, so that's where I'm going. How would you have reacted with the foam in the entire house?
And I think even their reaction towards that was totally unrealistic.
The parent?
Yes.
The man.
The man's reaction and the woman's reaction, because
she did see it? No.
She came when they were doing the cleanup. But as a female, when you step in your house and you see foam here, foam there, foam everywhere, and 1 million people clean up, you're not going to be like, oh my God, you did this and I'm so proud of you. You're going to be like, what the hell is going on?
But regardless of it not being close to reality, well, it showed us that the father had to balls up.
Yes.
The father had to balls up, and the children looked at him in a more respectful light.
Yeah, because even his son was like, I didn't know you had that in you. Yes.
Wow, Dad, I didn't know you had that in you. And even though he had to go and clean up, it's like you see this respect for daddy out of the child eyes. So would you watch the show again? No, how much would you rate it? Out of 7.
Out of 7, 4.
5.5. I don't think I'll watch it again, because me didn't even promise you say me I go watch it. I make no that never work. I don't think I'd watch it again, because I don't believe in yes days. Auntie Elvy say a balance of yes and no on a regular day. When I get up and tell people no
all the time.
How am I gonna explore? How am I gonna learn? You understand? And even though you're trying to protect them, your duty is not to protect, it's to guide.
Yes.
It's the guide. And
look at protection involved, but guidance, because you're not going to be there all the time to protect, but you don't want them to know what is good and what is bad for when you're not there. They make the good choice. Another
thing that parents should do is trust that you trained them.
Yes.
So if you train them, trust them. If you train them, trust them.
Yes.
If you train them, trust them, because even when.
But even the scene where the girl, oh my God, I can't remember her name.
I don't remember any of their names.
She was like, when she was at the party, and like
the older daughter.
I'm like, every show this happening now, really can count on it. When them do something wrong, them battery dead. So our battery died. She walk up and down, guys, in one party, ask for charger. Really. All right.
But as a teen, what would have gone through your mind?
I know.
That would have gone through my mind.
She walk up and down and look for charger. Somebody threw her phone away. Right?
She walk up and look for the phone.
She walk up and look for the phone. I said, all right. And then she started to cry. That's when her mom starts to sing. That's when she heard her mom singing the song.
Unrealistic.
The very same song what she never did like here. In
Unrealistic.
The
That would have never happened.
first of all.
That would have never happened.
No, first of all, when you are trying to find your child, the security are going to say, all right, give me a picture. Make me send somebody up there to say,
right.
Alicia Barrett, your mom Elvy is looking for you.
Right. But you
can imagine big artists like her, I going to say, all
oh,
right,
I need something to sew my clothes.
And she was so conveniently there.
Exactly.
Come on, guys.
Then you can go a few minutes before me. Nobody not do that.
No,
so,
I just not do that.
But
I'm sorry, you guys. But I don't believe so.
When I start comparing these movies to reality, I have to remind myself that this is entertainment.
It is.
This is entertainment.
So honestly, I think it's somewhat a little bit unfair for us to be judging it so hard.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment. So we wouldn't watch it again.
I really wouldn't.
I'm a person that rewatch movies. I wouldn't watch it again.
You're talking to me about a Marvel movie now.
Right. You need to come back then. I want to do WandaVision. I watch it. So maybe I can come back to WandaVision.
I can.
So yeah. So guys, you can check it out if you want. But 5 out of 5 for us and 4.
5 out of 5, 5 out of 7.
5 out of 7. 5 out of 7. No, 5 out of 7 too much.
You said 7.
A mistake. A 7, so I give it 4. 4.
And
a 7, you give it 4. Yeah. So 4 to 7.
But guys, I mean, we're reviewing. Don't really just take our word for it. Go and watch it for yourself and make your own commendations or make your own assumptions, really, because it's subjective, really. So yeah.
Right. And thank you, Miss Barrett, for coming to what's your name? Let's Review with Elvy.
Wow.
Miss Barrett is a young entrepreneur. She is a co-founder and the PRO for God and I Apparel.
Yes.
You can follow them on Instagram,
Facebook.
We have a like, a comment. If you like something over there, you can also buy it. And if you enjoy watching my show, please subscribe.
Please subscribe, guys. It's very good.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.